Good morning, students. So welcome to JCE Connect channel. Today the lecture number is 16 and we are going to solve some more problems on the super mesh. So first problem is find the current I using the mesh analysis. So here first we will denote our loop currents. This is X, this is Y. Then we have a current source in between two loops, so this we can assume it as a super mesh. So first equation we will get it as Y minus X is equal to 1. This is equation number 1. Then apply KVL to super mesh. This is the super mesh. So apply KVL to super mesh. KVL to super mesh. So what equation we will get is the equation is minus 15 plus 5x plus 3 plus 2, that is 5y is equal to 0. So it is 5x plus 5y is equal to 15. So if I take 5 common, it becomes x plus y is equal to 3. So we have two equations and two unknowns. So using calculator you can solve it and we'll get the answers as y is equal to 2 amperes, x is equal to 1 ampere and I is nothing but y, so that is equal to 2 amperes. So this is the answer. Okay. So next problem is find the power supplied by 4-volt source. So first you need to assume the loop currents, that is I will assume here as this is X, here it is Y, then here it is Z. Okay. So here we have current source, that is this is the current source, so it is 5 milliamperes, so it is in between X and Y, X and Z loops. So X is in direction with 5 milliamperes, so the equation is, our constraint equation is X minus Z is equal to 5 milliamperes, or this is equal to 0.005 amperes. Okay, this is, you can call it as equation number 1. Then one more is, we have one more current source, that is voltage dependent current source. So here we have VZ, that VZ is here, VZ is here. So the current Y, from previous classes you know, that is Y is nothing but what? VZ upon 400. So this, what is VZ? VZ is nothing but, it is voltage across 200 ohm resistor. So resistor is 200, current is Z. This becomes what? 200 Z divided by 400. So this will get as 0.5 Z, or equation is y minus 0.5 z is equal to 0. This is one more equation 2. Then we have the super mesh, because current source is in between two loops, so this complete becomes the super mesh. So this becomes the super mesh. So the equation is -4 plus 500x plus 600 plus 200, it is 800 z plus 400 z minus y plus 1000 x minus y is equal to 0. So this will reduce to 1500x minus 1400y plus 1200z is equal to 4. This is equation number 3. Solving 1, 2 and 3, I am going to get answers as x is equal to 3.25 milliamps, comma, y is equal to minus 0.875 milliamps, comma, z is equal to minus 1.75 milliamps. But they asked you to calculate the power. So power across 4 volts. This is nothing but 4 into x. This is equal to 4 into 3.25 milliamps. So this is equal to 13 milliwatts. So this is the answer. So one more problem we will see, that is find the current I0 in the circuit. So that current we define as the current I0 in the circuit is here. Here it is I0. Okay. First we will assume our loop currents. Here it is x, here it is y, here it is z. Okay. Then we have here one current source in between two loops, so this becomes the super mesh. So the constant equation is y minus z is equal to 0.004. This is equation number 1. Then from the circuit diagram we can see that x is directly 2 milliamps. So it is x is equal to 0.002. Then what is I0 in the circuit? I0 is nothing but I0 is equal to x minus y. Okay. So next is, let these be equations. 1, this is 2, this is 3. Then here it forms the super mesh. Okay, here it is the super mesh. So apply KVL. KVL to super mesh. So if you apply KVL to super mesh, what happens? Start with the -6, then plus 1000 Z plus 2000 Y plus 2000 y minus x then plus 1000 z minus x is equal to 0. So if I reduce this, it will become minus 3000 x plus 4000 y plus 2000 z is equal to 6. We know value of x. You substitute here, then you will get the one more equation, that is the value you will get it as here it is minus 6 plus 4000 y plus 2000 z is equal to 6. Then it is 4000 y plus 2000 z is equal to 12. This becomes equation number 4. Okay, solve 1 and 4. You will get y is equal to 3.33 milliamps, comma z is equal to minus 0.66 milliamps, and I naught is equal to x minus y. So x is 2 milliamps minus 3.33 milliamps. So this is nothing but minus 1.33 milliamps. So minus sign indicates that current is flowing in this direction. Okay, so thank you. We'll see the others numericals in the next class.